Oh, here we are again. I was just thinking about if there's this evil cabal. Who does Kabbalah? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think they have something called blood sugar sex magic. And when I think blood sugar sex magic, what do you guys think? You guys think the red hot chili peppers like me, don't you? And you gotta think, hey, is it really right out there for us to see? Because what's going on with Flea and Anthony? I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. You know what I mean? They're the ones that use the references, and they're the ones with their own past, whether they've cleaned up their past and found their ways to Jesus. I don't know, but if they would have found their way to Jesus, they would be trying to show people how to get to Jesus by leaving the Kabbalah, if there is a Kabbalah. Ha ha ha, Kabbalah. Can you imagine finding out you're part of a Kabbalah and the only way out of the Kabbalah is through the truth? And that's revealing the truth. Because for some reason, I think these dipshits think that they're telling you on the back streets, like, blood sugar sex magic. Hey, look at what we can do. And Klaus Schwab coming out and saying, hey, I penetrate the cabinets. Fuck, these humans are stupid. We penetrate their cabinets. We really like Trudeau. We love us some Trudeau and Mother Macron. Are the Rothschilds down with the WEF? I would say yes. Just my thoughts, but we'd have to investigate that. You know what I mean? I might be wrong. These are just my opinions and my thoughts. And well, as always, if you guys got yours to share that differ from mine, and you got reasons for me to take on your information, please let me know. But we got we got on the TV screen right now, we got Waltzy. He's firing back. There's something wrong with that man's brain. I'm telling you. The things he wants done to children is just insane in my brain. And I don't think you can be with God and have his side of the brain operating as far as children go. I just no. Just my opinions. The Jesus that I you know strive to be like. He says, no, that kind of guy can't be with those are the kind of people we gotta separate ourselves from, Carl. I'll let the people say, hey, how could you even fucking fall for this buffoonery? But hey, that's only if my Jesus is real. And my Jesus lives in me, and well, I try and live through my Jesus, so and it's all for God. Oh man. But anyway, so Waltzy, Team Trump, they freezed all the Minnesota child health care funding. All of it. Do you think that's on purpose? Do you think that a organized organization could just go find out where the fraud is? A lot of it in just a few days. You know what I mean? Just a couple team members going around. Like they'd have the receipts here, money's going here, money's going here, money's going here, money's going here. And just like they did on the internet, Will, they could go to these places and say, hey, where's your children? And let's just pay attention here. And then, buddy, if they weren't getting the right details, they could go, FBI. Hey, Trumper. This is a place you definitely need to stop the child funding. You shouldn't do it for everybody because you're just gonna fuck everybody. You know what I mean, Donald? Will, fuck. Have we done any research today before we just make up? No, this isn't this. You're fucking dumb, bud. What makes you so dumb? Where do you think I haven't done my research, bud? This is your Fox News telling you Donald Trump has stopped all the funding for childcare in fucking Minnesota. There's a bunch of people were stealing from you. You know what I mean? Taking tax dollars that they shouldn't, but they want to punish everybody for it, even though it's your tax dollars. Like they don't own it. You should be provided services that you're fucking told you're going to get. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Didn't they shut down a bunch of your services there a little while back because the government went down? NASA was one of them, bud. We can't get pictures of Three Eye Atlas still. What the fuck, eh? Fuck, we can see universes being born out of fucking telescopes in space, but fuck, we can't get a rock. It's weird. That's all I'm saying, Willard. There's probably reasons for it. I'm just not scientifically equipped to pick up on it. But then again, bud, do you believe science these days? When Neil Patrick Harris tells you that a boy can be a girl, are you a believer in science still, or are you a little fucking confused, bud? I'm confused with science. I'm confused with American science. That's what I'm really confused because it pardons itself. Do you know how gross of a feeling it is to know that? I think it's just my personal opinion, and it might not be real. But Fauci, he told Donald Trump there was going to be a fucking pandemic for him. Would you like the fucking video? Go do your research, dumb fuck. And Billy Gates, he wrote the book about it, about the pandemic before the pandemic. And well, he even invested in the pandemic. Wow, what mastery that mind say. Like, but did I research? Did the WEF do simulations on how to control your mind using fucking social media, bud? They do a simulation on how to control the information that got into your brain. Well, yes, they did, bud. And we've talked about this a million times. Who is all about perceiving all over your brain? George Soros, bud. He's your philosopher king. Go ask him. He's a god. He's not. He is, but he isn't. He's playing with the wrong entity. If he's going to be with God, he's got to be himself, and he's just not willing to be himself. Because if he was himself, he wouldn't want to control all you others. He'd want to do what's best for you. You know what I mean? George Soros might be with Satan, buddy. Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab. They might be Kabbalah masters. Don't know. We should find this out, though, eh? Macron's satanic. We could find out from Trump or there. Hey, where's your news team on that, eh? Fucking Willard, you dumb son of a bitch. We could end a lot of inner America fighting. We could put Candace Owens to the test. You know what I mean? Or find out if there's a satanic cabal over in France. And America is covering it up. At least Donald Trump. And well, if you identify with its leader, you are it. You are all Trump. We should get you guys all Trump. I am Trump. Or you could have the I am God shirts. But you got to act like a true God would. Give everybody their free will. Like, I don't know why the fuck you guys let the government take it away. You guys always complain about the free will God gave you. How can it be this mean? No, he just lets you be, and well, whatever you want to be. Right. Willard. So you find that weird, eh? Donald Trump would withhold that money. But what else did we find about Donald today? It came from Kim Iverson. Like I said, Willard, I'm not doing my investigating, am I, buddy? No. Where'd I make this shit up? Well, Kim Iverson needs to pay, bud, because she's filling my head with a bunch of bad shit. And she says more information came out that, well, Trumper, he was on the little Lolita way more than we thought. Hey, what do you think about Trumper Humper being on the little Lolita a lot? Hey, and there is a video out there, bud. Would you like me to show it to you where Epstein himself says him and Donald were like best friends for 10 years? Hey, or I didn't investigate this. It came across my TV, buddy. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Remember, we need to find out if she made 25 mil or if those are just rumors. Is she on Team Humanity or what the fuck's going on there, bud? But apparently, old Trumper Humper told her, shut up about Epstein because a lot of my friends are going to get her if you don't stop. So he wouldn't come out and say, I mean, he wouldn't go, hey, Marjorie, I'm on that list. And well, he had, like a good little narcissist, my friends. That's the talk in your brain. That's the thing taking your brain from you. Yeah. Okay, Willard. What's taking my brain from you, bud? What? What, you dumb son of a bitch? Hey, bud, enjoy your time, bud. Because I don't know why you're trying to mess with my brain. Because I'll fight my brain to the end, bud. I will fucking find out if it's my brain that's wrong or if it's all your guys's. You know what I mean? Because I have the power, bud. You fucking don't, you fucking dummy. I'd rather find out if there's elite pedos running the world and creating a shitty future for our children than sit back like a little fucking pansy girl like you. Satan's little bitch. That's all you are, bud. You are Satan's little bitch. Just like when Jesus came back, bud. He's trying to tell everybody, you think you're with God, you think you're fucking doing good, you're not. You're Satan's children. It's time to fucking figure out the truth. There's the truth that lives inside of you. Fucking repent for who you are. Be reborn. Fuck, not want to live in this nonsense anymore where you're controlled. You love being controlled, don't you, Will? Is this how this lady's panties thing came into fucking effect? You've just been controlled so many times yourself that that's right. I am He-Man, bud. Those are my fucking pronouns. Hey, He-Man, master of the fucking universe. Only my universe, though, buddy. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You're not supposed to take care of your own kingdom. You know what I mean, bud? Bye. I see it, and you guys don't. You guys want to live in the joke that Satan provides for you. In fact, you'll fight to keep it right to the bitter end, eh? Unfortunately, I don't think it ends well for you fucking people. It's just dumb and stupid and idiotic. Willard, you can't run around lying about people. Is that a delusion? Is that something I made up in my head? Hey, buddy, would you like to go over all the things that you lied about Carl on? Hey, Willard, would you? I don't think you do you? Because you're gonna have to eat every one of them when you find out there's a God. And it ain't the one you're serving, bitch. The one you're serving's gonna take you right straight to hell if there's a hell. Because once you know the truth is the way, pumpkin, I've heard you say Bill Gates is a problem to the world, but there's nothing you can do about it. So you can take your loser attitude, buddy, and you can stick it right up your keister. I ain't here to start no wars. I'm here for peace. But in order for peace, but there's got to be chaos and separation, eh? Hey, what do you think, Willard? There's gonna have to be some chaos to get us out of the chaos, right? You're gonna have to fight back, Willard. You like the fact that this is the thing. I'm starting to realize that there are sick fucks who like children, and maybe you're just one of them. Because there's a lot. You don't even know who the fuck these people are anymore. in the way that you want to stake up for these fuckheads. There's something wrong with you, Willard. It's because you're into it. Don't want to be exposed. Oh no, dude. What's wrong with you? You're sick in the head. You're mentally ill, bud. I asked you for help and you didn't want to. That was cool. We went our separate ways. And then you come weight nighting for weight deaver, fellow trollian. And well, you were going to stick up with his troll no matter what and back his ass up. Hey, the brain's on you, Willard. Because if there's a man in hell, bud, she's Wade Deaver, bud. I hate to tell you. That doesn't end well for that gentleman. Not at all. He had a very evil heart, bud. Very hurt. Didn't want to come to. And I begged for him not to, bud. You can go back and watch my video saying, wait, don't do this. Don't die with lies. That's the worst thing you can do. It's blaspheming the Holy Spirit. So yeah, we got Trumper Humper on the little old Lita a little bit more than we thought. Hey, you know RFK, who we're being told by again, Candace, we need to fucking do something about her, man. And a lot of people, it's just a common joke now. It fucking makes me sick that it's just a common joke that Shmuley rides fucking RFK's ass. You know what I mean? It's fucking disgusting. When I have to sit there and watch RFK pump fucking, what is it? That fucking shit that's got fucking Kelly Osbourne looking fucking terrible. Ozempic, if that's it. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of a lot of the Ozempic. Yeah, he's good on it now, but if you go look, you know what I mean? He forgot that he was right against it before. But then again, him and fucking Dr. Oz working together, those two fucking geniuses. Did you ever see the amount of weight that Dr. Oz gave to fucking Donald Trump this fucking number that's what Ozempic was going to do to America? And it would have came out to be like 300 and some fucking pounds per American. Like, where do you guys get your information from? No wonder Dr. Oz, no wonder the people didn't have faith in fucking Oz and went with Fetterman. They thought he was Betterman at math. Too bad they couldn't math. He was with the WEF. Hey, you should always pay attention when an outside entity is part of your fucking government. Willard, has there been an investigation on that, Willard? Did I look my shit up for that? What is in heaven right now laughing at Crazy Carl? Hey, bud, you can think heaven's laughing at me all you want, but I'm sure it's up there crying about you. It's not worried about me, bud. I think it's really crying because it knows that you fucking. It knows that I can't even believe that there's something as stupid as you in this universe. I can't even fathom. Oh, it's gone this far, Willard, when all I could have taken was a conversation. It's really weird, dude. You're sick in the head. You're what's wrong with the world, bud. And you're gonna take all your fucking little Rembrandt friends with you. That's terrible. That you would be a liar and just a jerk off in general. You know what I mean? You're a general jerk off. And you're gonna jerk all your friends off because you're a ding dong. I would get your shit together and tell your friends that you're a lying piece of shit. And then for some sick reason, you get off lying about people on the internet. Or you can continue to go your own way, Willard. If I'm telling you, I've seen your future, bud. And you're going to go insane when you find out the truth means something really fucking insane. Way more than I've ever gone, bud. But I always try telling people, God told me this was going to happen. He told me I was strong enough. Let somebody talk to me about it. You know what I mean? Well, God doesn't say too much to me, but when he does, I kind of understand why he said it. Because at the time, it just doesn't make sense, Will. I don't know, bud. She's been a hard journey, buddy. You know that? Like, I'm watching the Ten Commandments with Moses yesterday. And like Moses is standing there, like up on the thing, shut it open. And he's like, "No, just kill me. Just kill me. Why are you doing this to me? Just kill me." I can relate, Willard. It's like Jeremiah too, and he's like just crying and weeping like a little bitch, saying, "Please, no, pick someone else. I'll help them." Willard, I'm with God, Pumpkin, and you're in trouble. I'm sorry to tell you. I have the power. You've been fucking with God the whole time. You fucking dumb shit. You are an idiot, dude. You are a goofball. You will have to repent like a motherfucker. And I don't know what else you got on your plate. I just know what's gone on between you and me and other people on the internet, bud. And I know what a nasty little prick you can be. And you did this to yourself, sweetie. You did it to yourself. And you're going to have to face it. There's no, oops, I just changed my mind. No, she's in a relationship with Jesus. And you're going to have some bumpy roads. And I hope the fuck your family gets the fuck away from you, you sick, mentally ill, twisted man. Because it's not really flesh and blood that we're going against here, Will. It's really not. It's the operating system, bud. And the operating system has a fucking virus in it, bud. You have a virus in you. This isn't the real you. I've been trying to warn you. George Soros, it's got bad shit bleeding into your brains. The 5G ain't doing you any favors. The fluoride's fucking you up. It's a the world's against you, Will, but this is where you get to prosper and you get to be a fucking man like you're supposed to be. Stand up and fight the world, bud. Fight the fluoride. Say no to the 5G and just say, hey, what is the truth? Willard, do you think it would be a good idea if we could just get to Trump and just say, hey, bud, let's end this fucking Macron business. This is just fucking stupid. Let's end it. This is causing so much fighting. Let's just find out if our sister fucking Candace is in trouble. Hey, maybe a satanic fucking cabal does have a hit out on her. And the longer we sit around, the fucking more chance there is of them taking her out. Or maybe it's a big facade. It's a psyop. Maybe we could find out. You know what I mean? Willard. But we got to ask questions, bud. And we got retards asking questions in front of the fucking, you know what I mean? And then when they do ask something good, they're a pig or they're this or they're stupid or, you know what I mean? So it's really hard to ask the hard questions if really the easy ones you're being called a retard on. You know what I mean? Like that poor girl who said, hey, didn't you say that when they released the second things and what do you say now? And when they're bombing the boats and he's like, whatever Pete says. Well, that's not what you said before. And he can't even admit that. Your leader's such a fucktard, bud. If these trade deals are so fucking bad, but he made them, I've been trying to tell you, look it up. 2018 trade deals to get rid of NAFTA, bud. They were his trade deals, dude. Do you not get her? Hey, OT, how's it going? Do you not get it when Carl says you guys pay the tariffs? I'm not trying to be an idiot or a dickhead. You guys pay the fucking tariffs. Canada doesn't pay a fucking dime to you guys. You guys pay it all to you in order to get that product. It's nothing to do with Canada. It has to do with the American people and the tariff. Or you can call it tax or whatever you want, but you pay it. I don't know why it's been so fucking like this has been a thing where I've been trying to teach you guys Look into what they're saying to you. Don't take Donald at his word because he's into the art of the deal. And if you read the rules to the art of the deal, you will find out real fast. You have to be a liar and a manipulator in order to get the deal done. You got to get people to believe what you want them to believe. Or your deal just never gets done. You got to get them to believe in your deal. You guys get that, right? That's Satan. That is Satan. Jesus wants you in the truth. He wants you to believe in the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, God. Because that's the only way God will help you. If you're willing to help yourself, and the only way to help yourself is to want to be with the truth. Conversations are gay. Well, yeah, I get that. I get how you think conversations are gay because you're with the devil, and that's what the devil would say. Let's not work this out. Let's not talk about it. Let's sit in our stupidity because the devil's going to tell you you're good. Just wait for Jesus's hand, cupcake. It's coming. He died for your sins. There's nothing you have to do. Just believe in the name Jesus. Well, Shasta, I don't think Jesus ever heard that name, Jesus. Like, if we could go back in time, like I've always said before, Seth Rooney, hey, bud, we could hold hands and skip down Galilee, bud. And we sang, hey, Jesus, where art thee? Yeshua might walk right past us, you know what I mean? I haven't seen nobody named Jesus, but hey, I wish you good travels, my friend. Hey, no, no, I don't think you heard that name. So it behooves me, like I know there's a whole bunch of reasonings and blah 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 blah, but the English translation of Yeshua is Joshua. You know what I mean? Joshua 9. 99. Joshua 9. Just Joshua without the 9. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Those are just my thoughts. But you guys let me know where I'm wrong. Uncle Will definitely needs Jesus. He needs the truth like no other. And Willard, if you don't want Jesus, bud, Carl's always got a way to get you to the character of Jesus without you actually following the character of Jesus. We just get you to follow the character that, well, is inside of you that you need to follow. And that's through the truth, pumpkin. Remember, you got to be a big man and you got to say, hey, I don't want to walk this way anymore. Satan's giving me a sore butt. Buckle up, Lord. And Jesus loves you, bud, for he is you. And in order for you gotta love yourself, though. You gotta be an authentic Jesus, Willard. And you don't know who you are, buddy boy. Johnny Ringo in the house. It's a house of cards over here, isn't it? There, fucking Johnny Ringo. A real house of cards. Like Kevin Spacey. You remember Donald Trump sticking up for Bill Clinton. I still can't fucking believe that, eh? Poor Bill, all those pictures with leave Bill alone. Innocent people. But then if you go and you watch Kevin Spacey and how he learned Epstein was bad, it's because he's seen all those young girls on the plane with Bill Clinton. I testimony, and I wonder, did the FBI ever interview Kevin Spacey? Can we get that in the fucking Epstein files? Hey, can we get the interviews of Bill Gates? Can we get the interviews of Bill Clinton? Like I said, can we get them of Melinda? Like, your intelligence agencies aren't as fucking dumb as to not fucking interview Melinda Gates, right? Come on. That'd just be stupid on their part, eh? You don't think they're that stupid, do you, Johnny Ringo? Do you think Kash Patel would be stupid enough to go on fucking Joe Rogan and say that he got swatted and he didn't? Wouldn't you, as a concerned citizen, want to know if your FBI director got swatted? Because that would make your police department, whatever police department it would have been, really fucking dumb to not know who they were going after before they went there. And they wouldn't have questioned things when it came up as the FBI director. Right? I don't know. Do the villains like to look like heroes? They can endure anything. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to find out. I don't know if Gas Patel would lie or not. I don't trust him on this Charlie Kirk thing. You know why? Just basic reasons, not the Cam Kukachi thing or nothing like that. No, I seen those bullets go into those necks. The 30-06 or whatever it is, 30-8, 30-6. Fucking neck just gone. And then when Candace said to Don Jr., and he should have been a man and fucking stood up because he sat there and said, I'm down with the FBI and what they're telling us. You know what I mean? But, and Candace says, hey, Don, come on, bud. What's that bullet doing to the neck? Do you believe that story? And Don Jr. doesn't have to say a word. See, Willard, I don't know the answers. I just know human behavior, bud. And that's a pretty simple question to answer. You know what I mean? If you wanted to stick up for your boys in the FBI, you just go fucking do it. But if you got something to hide, you got nothing to say. Hey. You don't know anything about guns, boy. Well, Durkee, does that make me an idiot or are you an idiot? I don't need to know things about guns. I don't want to shoot people. I don't want to break commandments. I only want better for the world, but not that I have anything against people who want to hunt, stuff like that. Guns don't kill people, Turkey. People kill people. You know what I mean? Because they're sick. You know what I mean? They're scared. Look at hardcore MMA. Look at Kobe Myers. Two of the toughest guys on the internet have to carry guns around with them. Well, that's right, OT. Just don't ever lose your faith in God. And that's through belief, buddy. Jesus said, remember? Gotta believe in the truth. And know that if you're only following what you believe is true, and you're not trying to hurt anybody, she might be a journey, but it didn't have to be. It shouldn't have to be. Like it shouldn't be this hard to just want the truth. But look at it. All you do is ask questions. All you say is, I just want to know the truth. And well, if hey guys, let me know. Let me know about the Jesus stuff because hey, I don't want to be wrong there, but hey, you might want to warn the Christians if I'm not, because they got the wrong version of Jesus, and they're the reason the world's shitty the way it is. They have no excuses. They're supposed to know Jesus, for it's the same Jesus. I don't even go like I know I've read like some of the stuff and got like I've read it, but like the Bible, like even with all the missing stuff and all that, I still get a different Jesus than Christians do. You know what I mean? My guy's a gangster. He'll show you the way. And like he says, you're gonna have to pick up your cross. And well, that's such a fuck OD. You have to pick her up, bud. You have to say fuck what these people think. You guys want to throw rocks and throw shit and whatever else you want to do to me. Go ahead and do her, because If you take me out of the truth, then you put me with the devil, and I don't want to be with you. I will never join in your reindeer games. I think we forget. OT, this is the thing. We want to we want to so bad think that God was like God was walking the planet with Jesus. But we want don't know how I want to say this. Christians want to remove the humanity out of Jesus, where indeed he was there to show you his humanity, to show you that he was no different than you. Did he kick shit over OT if he disrespected his father? Was he willing to raise his voice? If he thought that people were being misled, was he willing to stand up to the most powerful people? Did he did he not weep and cry like a man? I could everybody forgets. He even says in there, everybody forgets I'm a human. Everybody forgets that that I'm just like that. There's no difference other than the fact that I believe in myself and I'm trying to get them to believe in themselves. Yeah, OT. You have to be able to stand up and do what's right no matter how much it scares you. And that's what my journey's been about trying to. And everything runs from you. And it calls you crazy these days. I want these people. If these people don't face what they've done, or people in general, like this is the thing. This is to show people that you can take what the best of people and you can see who they really are when they're challenged with the truth. You know what I mean? You give somebody a little bit of power. My story will tell you how people will just try and use that to just destroy lives. You know what I mean? Hella gay, bud. I don't know what you're calling gay there, buddy. Why did you do Mini Carl? Well, I did it as a skit, Willard. I had some fun with the stupidity in the world, so I did some skits and I did some videos. It was actually Rocco's idea that he gave to me because he started calling me a tranny and I hadn't even been doing anything yet. He's the one that gave me the idea. And well, it did its job, but the living is gay. Well, then hey, why don't you pray to God that you never get to live again? Right? You know what I mean? That's for the atheist stream. I'm like, no, God, I'll take as much punishment as I have to not ever have to endure hell again. Because if it gets worse than this, I want nothing to do with her OT. Taking advice from Rocco, gay. I never took advice from Rocco, bud. He told me what bothered him, so I fucking used it against him. I don't know what to tell you, bud. I'm a people reader, you know what I mean? HK, what's going on? I don't know. What else is going on? Children of the Sun by Billy Thorpe. I'm gonna have to check that song out. Urgent prophetic warning for Candace Owens. Deal with something. Another one. They're all doing it to Candace. That's what I mean. We need to either expose her or something because there's a lot of prophecies out on. This guy's been in a great burden for Destiny Encounters. I don't believe it. Like I want to hope that these people are doing good and it's good. But these people laying out prophecy, saying that they're talking to God all the time, and God's just laying out the plans for fucking everybody to know, even though Jesus said, I'm not even gonna know the plans. This is God's deal. I'm just here to fucking work with what he gives me. And he also says, Jesus says, hey, even if the signs are there, don't worry about it. You don't know when. Just fucking be with me and you have nothing to worry about. It'll be okay. Just want the truth. And if we can overcome and conquer the elite pedophiles, maybe there's no need for the end of the world. We can have a new beginning. Who knows, eh? We don't know what the plans are. I think I'm part of God's plan. So I do my duties as a soldier of God. And while Willard's out there doing his fucking Satan soldiery for whatever reason. Willard, what have you got out of this? How is it you want to convince me that I'm a fucking terrible person and you're so much better than me, bud? Would you like to talk to my kids and see if they ever wanted for anything? I only ever gave them encouragement. I wanted them to do sports or whatever it is they wanted to do. I wanted my kids to be able to find their dream and fucking live her out. But you know what I mean? Do you want to see if I would have gave them the opportunity to fucking do that? You know what I mean? Was I a shitty parent and kept them locked up in the home all the time, or were they out on vacations all the time and doing all sorts of shit? You know what I mean? That stuff don't matter though. Well, because I fucked up where I should have been there, but hey, I can help people with my fuck ups. You know what I mean? And I can also show my kids that when you're with God, no matter what's been done in the past, pick up your cross, face the truth, and be reborn. You know what I mean? Well, doing this for my kids. I'm doing it for everybody that hurt me. You know no better. I don't know. I don't know. Like what is life? Hey, is there a whole team that's against me and I'm just not aware of it? I don't fucking know, Will. I don't know why the world hates me, but it does. It's okay. I love myself. And that's really what it's about, buddy. You got to find yourself and love yourself and know that nobody can bring you down but you. You can bring you down, Will. Only you, but that's by being a lying, manipulative fucking idiot, full of ignorance and stupidity. For what? Some cheap human thrills to make you think you're better than me? What makes you better than me, bud? What? Do you want to compare vehicles? Is that it? Would you like to see my wife's vehicles that are such fucking trash? Yeah. What is it about you that thinks that you have the right to fucking lie on me and treat me the way that you do? If you worked your whole life, Willard, because that I can say I have, my friend, up until I got my brain splattered, bud. But then again, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because without that, I could never have been reborn. You know what I mean? I owe everything to you, those who hurt me and help me persevere and conquer and get over the fear. And I know what I'm doing is right, Will. I know there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. God knows that I don't need to be the Mashiach. He knows that. In fact, he knows I don't want to be. Oh, don't touch the wiener for New Year's. It's a trick. Uncle Will would like everybody to know this is his intelligence level. Carl, don't touch the wiener for New Year's. Carl, it's a trick. And he thinks it's so funny. He's got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12 crying emojis and then about 50 hand ones going, "Get me." Look how intelligent I am. Willard. Uh, never too late. Jesus told me we got plenty of time to slow down. We're all moving too fast. Uh, OT, do you think we're all moving too fast? I don't think so, but I think we're pretty slow and retarded. That's what I think. The fucking, I don't know what to tell you about. Every day that goes by. No, this is only if they got me tricked and fooled. Maybe it's just a whole televised vision. None of it's fucking real. Mm. But if some of it's real, people are being hurt every single fucking day. And it's a fucking crime, man. Man, there's nowhere to go get help. There's nowhere to get help. You could find yourself in a situation where if you try and leave it, you get punished and possibly lose your brain. You should never find yourselves in situations like that. But yeah, here we are, Uncle Will. You know why my brain's so important, bud? Because you need it to be with God. George Soros knows that. That's why he's got yours, bud. He knows how powerful you are. He wants to keep you as weak as possible. Congratulations, George Soros. I don't know what you guys got Uncle Will on, but oh, oh well. No wonder the world's fucked if all men are like you, but holy smokes. I need to get outside of this fucking algorithm. Eh? But OT, you're right. We don't have to go fast. We just need to do it. You know what I mean? But what do we do? It's pretty easy. You know what I mean? Really. You find out who the lying pieces of shit are. You ask them to walk their asses to jail. You don't have to stop the world. You just got to stop the shitheads from running it. That's all. You know what I mean? I'm tired, OT, I'm telling you. I don't like being a jerk. I don't like saying nasty, heinous things. But that Catholic fucking Vatican Church fucking grosses me the fuck out. They are not of Jesus. I'm not saying there's not Catholics that aren't with Jesus. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the Vatican gang, the chain gang, is gross. And someone needs to fucking step up and say something. Because that is not a man of Jesus. That fucking Pope is not a man of Jesus. A man of Jesus would be firm in what he says and he would never stop. He wouldn't be going around dressed as a fucking clown, running around, fucking pretending like he's fucking better than everybody else, and fucking like, oh man, and hanging out with the fucking Rothschilds. What he should be doing is hanging out with the Rothschilds, having conversations with them on how we can fucking better the world. Hey, enough of this bullshit. That's right. You're right. OT. Just got to become a better person every single day. It's not that hard not to sin when you think about it. But here's the problem. OT, this is like I said, I don't like talking bad about people, especially people that say they're with Jesus, but it's just my opinion. And I don't think so. And I think it's fucking gross. People like this Mr. Buzz telling people what the fuck to do, telling people what things do, and things are only what we believe they are. They have no power unless we let them have power. You know what I mean? And this guy's trying to fucking do exactly what Jesus was fucking saying. Don't listen to these fucking yin yangs. And this guy looks good doing it physically and fucking visually. You know what I mean? Not because he's a handsome man, but because he fucking, since he started this ministry, man, Mr. Buzz looks sharp. Brand new jackets, brand new shirts, stylish little hats, nice little jewelry, nice rings. You know what? And I'm just like, and a lot of fish and chips. Because he did explain that, hey, before I started this ministry, I didn't eat out like this. We got this, Carl. Let me know if you need anything. Well, OT, fuck, man. We should start a channel together. If you know how to fucking run YouTube shit, and we could put all clips together for people, and we could ask people what they're, you know what I mean? People don't like me. Maybe they'll like your face better. I don't know, man. But we could put together a better presentation. You know what I mean? It doesn't work telling people to go fucking look at things for themselves. They don't want to do it. Well, Willard, you want me to look gay because you want me gay for some reason. Hey, bud, you are the man that requires you in a pair of ladies' panties before you can have a conversation with them. Now, who's the fucking gay one, bud? Stop. You'll never turn me, bud. Not to the dark side and not to being gay. If you want to be gay, that's for you to take to Jesus. I'm not to say you're not with Jesus if you're gay. You are to know you. You know what I mean? But keep your lifestyle away from me, okay? I've asked you nicely. Study, study, research more. No, I disagree, OT. Learn yourself more and study less. Find out what makes sense to you. So, yeah, find out and take the time what makes sense to you. You know what I mean? And know that just because you think it doesn't make it real, okay? But don't let anybody take away your Israel with nothing because they told you so. When you leave this world, OT, make sure it's your path that you take, not George Soros's path, not Donald Trump's path, not anybody else's path, only your own path. Don't identify with things outside of you. Do not identify as American. Do not identify as any of that bullshit. No groups, no nothing. Because, like Jesus was trying to say to all the people back then, all he was trying to say is this whole Pharisee thing, they can't do a thing for you. You can listen to them because they sound good, but that's not the way the game's played. They're making you play man's games. And I'm here to tell you God's game is me. I am God's game. And the only rules to the game are 10 simple rules. But you got to understand the rules and what the rules mean. You know what I mean, OT? You got to understand what the rules are first. And that land of Hanali that dictates what America does. It don't follow those rules at all, bud. Not at all. And America don't follow those rules. So don't get caught identifying with those things, OT. Okay, got to go. The wife says she can't take any more of Carl's voice. Well, enjoy hell, Mrs. fucking Uncle Will. Sorry, sweetheart. You keep fucking spiritual retards around you, you'll stay a spiritual retard. It's so fucking. There'll be no separation needed in your household, but I bet you she will reconsider when she finds out God's real and the truth means something, eh? Your fucking Bible don't mean shit, sweetheart. But what's inside of it? The word does. The word does, not the words. Jesus is the word. Hey, Willard, you might want to tell her that. She might see the Bible in a whole different light. Did you know Jesus is the word of God and it's not the Bible? Jesus is what is it? What is it? That's what they want to do. Be careful of those who don't show them all your power, Carl. Well, OT, you got to be truthful all the time, right? So you have to be. That's what I've done the whole time. I've said, hey, when somebody's talked shit on me and made fucking said lies, like you can go back. I legitimately was fucking begging Wade Beaver. I'm like, dude, I know you're gonna die shortly. And I don't fucking want this for you. And you know you're lying on me. How could you be so fucking stupid? Please don't. Please, please, please don't. But yet, no, 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 no. And still I feel bad. I'm like, hey, Carl, what could you have done to fucking try and push Wade to not go to fucking hell? To be a fucking retard like Uncle Will. Holy crap a doodle. Fuck, people are stupid these days. Just no sense of anything. No, they fucking don't care about fucking children. They fucking don't care about the women. The women don't care about them. The women don't care about the men. The men ain't shit. Fucking I wish God would just fucking end her sometimes. Like, just put them out of their fucking misery and just fucking end it for them. Because they're so fucking miserable, yet they're so happy and fucking hopping in positivity. But that's only when they're in their own special little fucking groups. And they've got to perform for their special little fucking groups. Let's do my Jesus song now. All right, you fucking great squad. Who would have thought at the end of this? Fucking like of church would actually be doing videos with horns on them. He'd have a satanic fucking manager and like what the fuck? Hey, I blame it on Patty. Mama just didn't try. You know what I mean? He should have remembered that tattoo before he fucking went back to Timbuktu. Because now he's stuck on Lou. Hey, not a friend that boy ever had, I don't think. Or if he did, he probably kicked him to the fucking curb. Hey, don't you tell me what the fuck. Hey, Ryan, I can't hang out with you if you keep acting like this. Yeah, well, OT, that's how stupid that whole situation was. What's his face comes out saying he's got a drug problem. What's that guy's name? Fuck, the handyman or whatever the fuck he was. But yet he was Ryan's drug supplier. But yet before, when Ryan was supplying him, there's no drug problem. It's just like Billy and Skylar. And could you imagine having a best friend, regardless of what's happened between the two of you, regardless, actually wanting you to have an overdose and die? Deardorff, you knew he was doing drugs because if Ryder or whatever the fuck his name is was going to get him, you certainly know he was doing them. So where the fuck were you? Instead, you're sitting there protecting him, telling everyone else that he's not a fucking druggie. So we like Rai because he's fucking giving you money, not a fucking friend. Because if he had a real friend, Deardorff would have came out and said, "Hey, right at the beginning, hey Ryan, I see you got problems, but man, I can't be around you if you're gonna have those kind of problems. No matter how much you in my life benefits me financially, spiritually, I just can't have it." But look at his mom and dad. Didn't he tell us? His mom and dad, he tells us a conservatorship. And then he tells us that his parents are still banging and that his dad's cheating on his new wife and fucking like, are you sure he's going to be all right, OG? Are we sure anybody's going to be all right? I want you to think about something. Who knows if the story's even real? How many people got on Noah's boat? How many people got on Noah's boat? Well, yeah, but I do know. I do know how they spoke on me when I was trying to say I seen shit. Well, no, OT, but sooner or later, you got to take a look at Ryan and say, there's something going on there. Like when he said that he was on that stuff, I asked my wife, and she made it sound like no big deal. My kids are on that shit. Okay. So I thought to myself, it was just for him to be able because he said when he was in the studio, right? So I was just thinking to myself, it was just a prescription, just to get control of his brain or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why you would need something else to write, and you can do it with your God-given gifts. But hey, something helps you, then helps you, I guess. But I'll tell you, OT, you can hear in his music. I don't hear his music anymore, but I want nothing to do with her. Well, since Pioneer, it's just gone downhill and it's garbage. But I don't care about Ryan. They care what. Well, of course, that's what I'm saying. They never gave a shit about Ryan until this is what I mean, man. I do know what it's like. I do know what it's like. But I was gonna say, well, he's a rap star. I'm just fucking nobody, right? Could you imagine not speak like you can't even trust a motherfucker around you, eh? Not a one. Not a, like I said, even his best friend wants him dead. That's fucking horrible. That is a disturbed young man in Deerdorf. But if they were shitty workers, shouldn't Ryan have been saying that? Shouldn't he have been telling them? I've always been a church fan, but the current state of things is really sad to see. Well, yeah, HK, I don't know if Uncle Will's on here, but you know how much that young man has helped a lot of people in their lives. You know what I mean? Back in the day, he was helping people. He had them believing that he was the hillbilly dream. You know what I mean? Big fucking gap tooth fucking hillbilly hick. Showing people that if you work real hard at something, you can make it happen. And he was the holler boy, remember? Out the front door, screen door open, no shirt on, ready to back his people. Turned out to be fraudulent, unfortunately. Maybe it always was. Maybe he just presented himself to be something that people wanted to see, but he lost sight of what people wanted to see. OT, I got a question for you. You too, HK. I think it helped he fixes his relationship with Billy. I'm closer to my cousin. Oh, you want him to have a closer relationship with Billy? You think that'll bring him to Jesus? Do you think Billy's sitting there spiritually good? Do you think Billy's someone you should be around? That guy's a fucking killer, man. Fucking killer. Why? What did you hear about that? I heard he went on other people's property and, well, got told to leave. He left, came back. There was a scuffle. He left, came back, guns a blazing. Big boys, when they get drinking, they don't like their egos squashed. You know what I mean? They don't like being told where they can't go. They don't like. They don't like. You know what I mean? That's just the side of the story I've heard, old G. But that was the news side of the story. You know what I mean? That's attempted murder. And he still roams the streets. And the sad thing is his fucking wife is a dumbass as well. I've sat there and heard her say that if she ever saw Patty out on the streets, it's bang on, gang of gone. Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine having a child and it's more important for you to get your revenge on Patty Upchurch than have a responsible fucking parent looking after their child? I guess there'd be another child for a Gail to bring up, I guess, if anything really did happen. Like, it's weird. Wow. So OT says, I totally believe Deerdorf was a gold digger. Maybe. But did Upchurch create that gold digger? Did he create that? You got to ask yourselves, did he enable Deerdorf to be like that? Because all Deerdorf had to do was go, whatever you want me to do, Upchurch. What do you want me to say? I'll make you look so good. Just give me my toys, Upchurch. I don't know. I don't know the story there, but sometimes we create our problems around us, right? And that's what I've tried to say. Hey, maybe if I would have stood up and been a man, I wouldn't be in the predicaments that I'm in. Hey, and I'm not talking about the last 5 years because I've been a man trying to fucking stand up for my shit. But I'm talking about when your past really comes back to haunt you because you didn't do the things that you should have done. You know what I mean? But all you can do is try and, you know, repair what you broke or walk away and rebuild. But yeah, sometimes we create our own problems. Did he enable or did Patty? Did Patty create that monster? I don't know. She's the one that used to tell Deerdorf he was going to be a model. You're going to be a supermodel, Deerdorf. Maybe it was Mama who gave him the ego. I don't know. I don't know. But I did find when I watched his videos, like earlier, I never watched too much on Deerdorf, but every time I seen him come on one of up churches, he used to try and convince everybody that it wasn't up church, wasn't the reason why he owned everything. It was because of his hard work. And I thought that was a little fucking naive to say. I was like, hey, I don't, but you know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes he did say, yeah, our church did this and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times he liked to, I'm just such a hard worker that I would have all of this regardless. I don't know. Tough to say. You got it. You never had to live without up church. Now he does. When the celebrity of being Ryan Upchurch's ex-friend. Unless you can come back and make a little drama every once in a while, right? Kick up a little storm, be a little Johnny Dagburn, perhaps, which is what they seem to do. They like to pick up little storms every once in a while. But then again, does Upchurch ask for it? I think he does sometimes. But who knows? Who knows, eh? I'm just tired of it. I can't even believe I talked about it. I'm so over that shit. I haven't even watched the Johnny Dagburn video and I don't know how long. Just over it. I'm just like, that's who humanity is going to get to look at and see. This is how we act. This is how some people act. Caught in victimhood. Don't know how to get out. Want to be taken care of and coddled and sort of poor little victim. Check out Triple T. He has a good show. Well, no, OT. I don't like Triple T, bud. I don't like Triple T. I'm sorry. He's not doing good with God. He's not a good man. He's gross, dude. He's fucking gross. The whole casting crew, country rap, bud, you might want to take a look at. Or we can have the conversation, OT. We can definitely have the conversation about Triple T, and you can let me know where I'm wrong. Because I would compile a whole list of things for you to look at and let me know if I'm wrong. And it's just based on things that him and his wife say and do. You know what I mean? Ask Triple T one question. Hey, bud, was weapons of mass destruction a big lie? Were you mind controlled to go to war? Was there a need for it? Seems that you didn't find the weapons of mass destruction. Was it all worth it because you got Saddam? Like AD says, it's worth it. You guys got Saddam. No weapons of mass destruction. None of the intel that you were told was correct, but. And you want to tell me that that is a brave man with 5 Purple Hearts? That's a stone cold loser, dude. Stone cold. That whole Johnny Dagburn thing should tell you all you ever need to know about Triple T. It's gross. It's fucking gross. Anyways, I gotta go because I don't even like where this went. I don't even like where it went. I don't even like where it went. I don't like saying people are fucking pieces of shit. But when I know they're pieces of shit, and I'd let them prove to me I'm a piece of shit wholeheartedly. Mano a mano, debatey. Show me where I'm not with God, and I'll show you where you're not with God. You know what I mean? It's all fairsies. Make sure you come loaded with your fucking brains, though, because I don't take stupidity into my fucking brain. Nothing but the truth. But if you can prove to me I ain't got the truth, then that means I'm not with God, and I'll take the opportunity to be with God rather than hide from anybody. All right, everybody, have a good one. I'll be sure to hit that like on the way out. Well, thanks, OT. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm out, but I don't really care if people like my videos. I really don't, but I don't fucking care. I'm just I gotta find a way so I don't have to do these stupid fucking videos or I can make the videos more fun. They can be dance videos and I got plans. I just you know what I mean. I gotta find a way out of this. I gotta find someone else who's with God. God help me. I got time, remember. Yeah. Um, my time on earth is not enjoyed at all, OT. Not at all. Not at all. And I'm okay with that. I fucking hate it here. And I'll tell you a million times. And I used to think I might be in trouble for this. But no, turns out I learned from Jesus. Hey, those of you who really fucking hate this evil, twisted world, and you're willing to try and bring righteousness to it, and even fucking endure to the end, and she'll all be worth it. You get the grand prize, the grand prize. So, hey, I'll take a few Uncle Wills here and there, and we'll. All right, have a good one, OT.